What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Mike Bodybuilding Show. We're here, dude. We have to be outside because we sweat too much, and it's a whole bunch of people up inside there. Before we get going, we want to give a shout out to the one and only who just currently has passed on, but we're doing a little remembrance today for the IFBB Pro, Vince Crumingford. So, Vince, we know you're watching us, bro. We love you. Thanks, you Vince. Very much. Thank you for contributions to bodybuilding. Moving on, big man. We got a little friend slash sponsor. He ain't little, is he, dude? Josh Meyer's been on the show before. He's got his athletes out here in Phoenix today for the weekend, and he's doing a little photo shoot. So we wanted to spend a couple minutes with him, say hello, see what's going on with the athletes, what's going on with the company. So with no further ado, like we always do.
Big man Josh Meyer.
Josh Meyer's in the house. Come on in, big man.
MHTH. See me.
He pretty much says it all with the front of his shirt, doesn't he?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Fuck normal. Don't be normal. Dude, so you came into town?
Yeah.
Gonna do a little photo shoot with
Brock Elliott.
That's right, Brock Elliott.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know who Brock is, he's actually one of the big time photographers here in the Phoenix area and does hit up a lot of the athletes. I don't know if you guys have shot with him or not, but he does a good job.
Quality work, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah. So talk to me, dude. You've had some new additions to your team.
Yeah, we made a few changes. Just like with the sport, everyone needs change. You know, some people want to go a different direction. Well, we have Jamal Musbah. We have Melissa Guzman. We just added Amanda Patak.
Yep.
She's a beast. And then we still have Josh Connor. You guys interviewed.
We just recently interviewed. For those of you guys, and I just want to stop you real quick, for those of you guys that don't know some of the athletes, Jamal, he was last year's Mr. Las Vegas. So came in, won the overall, his first overall. And Melissa, they're a couple. You see her post if you guys aren't on Facebook or anything, but you watch this girl. She's determined, she's focused. Watch for her. She's definitely going to be doing some big things.
She's made a solid transformation too.
She really has.
She's great, yeah.
Yeah, she looks good. I know Matt knows Amanda. You guys got a little selfie together the other day, dude.
Yeah,
and that girl's always jacked, man.
Yeah, she tried to argue with me that she's never ready. And, she always likes her off season. I've seen her off season, and she's now off season.
Dude, I see her just freaking veined out every freaking time, man.
She doesn't understand off season.
And she's like, Amanda's also the owner of like One Stop Nutrition.
Yeah, Howard McDowell, check them out.
Howard McDowell, you guys, if you're in the area, go down, check it out. Get a nice one of them shakes, man. They make the best in town, I think.
They're good. We had a peanut
Another
butter
couple
one
weeks
yesterday.
They are good. And then we do have, and then Josh Connor, who was on the show just recently. This dude's just a straight freak, man.
I think he's put on like 5 pounds since we saw him.
He looks like he has.
What's wrong with you?
That's what I just said. I said you're way bigger. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Pop-Tarts. So nothing.
Well, he said, and he said, we talked about it, even Matt and I talked about it after the show, that we're thinking about checking out this little macro deal after it's all said.
I need to learn more. Man, it looks great. He's telling me he can eat, with some flexibility, and I'm like,
and stay that condition, man. That's
great.
why I'm shouting out to Tyler Meyer pretty soon, man. I'll get that guy on the show.
Right.
It's pretty incredible, and I do want to know more about it. So tell us a little bit more, man. I think I've seen a few new designs coming out with the company, but for those of you that don't know MHTH, tell them where they can check out your clothing line.
Our website is www.b-mhth.com.
You can also check out Josh on Facebook, Instagram. You can also hit up the Matter Mike Bodybuilding show as well, and of course we'll get you guys dialed in with how to get some of the clothing.
Yeah, we got an MHTH Facebook page that we try to keep everybody updated on designs, what's coming out, what the athletes are doing. We just try to keep everybody updated with everything.
Right.
We just added a new, actually getting into MMA now instead of just bodybuilding, just fitness. We added Steve Hanna. He's out of Colorado. Talk is he's supposed to be fighting UFC by the end of the year. So that's a great addition there. We're talking to power lifters. We're talking to motocross. We want this everywhere.
Right.
Like I said in that first interview, we're celebrating everybody choosing not to eat. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's kind of where the shirt comes from. Push it. Push your limits. Get out there. Do something no one else is doing.
Right.
And so I'm excited. I'm excited for this year. We got sponsors at the Dennis James Classic on May 31st. We'll
So
be there.
if you guys are in the area or plan on going to the Dennis James show, come on down to the theater and you can check out some of the clothing. I'm sure these guys will have a booth or something down there.
We're gonna really love stuff this year.
Be good, huh?
We're getting ready for this show.
Right.
It's gonna be a good show.
It's supposed to be, it's supposed to be pretty massive. I just hear about it. The chatter's always the gym, the DJ Classic. So it's
It's gonna be big. So we're gonna be ready for it.
Yeah.
I know a few other clothing line that would be there, and I think they're gonna be good. I'm just saying that.
Putting it out there right
Right?
here, dude. He just put it out there. There's gonna be a few other clothing line under the house, but this is the best
They better
one.
bring their best designs because we are. That's for
good,
sure.
yeah.
No, but I'm excited. You know, we got 2 athletes competing in that show. We'll have Melissa and Amanda competing. We got you.
That's right.
well.
One thing, just on a personal note, Josh and I have known each other for a little while now, and ever since this whole thing kicked off, he's been such a great supporter of not only of our show, but me as a personal athlete, you know, and he helps me out and gets me to where I need to be. And that's the one thing that I want to say about Josh is you're beyond just about the sport. I mean, the guy is giving back to people and he's helping people out move forward. And that's something that sometimes is hard to do as a bodybuilder and an athlete yourself, is to take a step back and enjoy watching others progress and progress. You know, it's a tough deal, so I commend you. I thank you very much,
appreciate
man,
it.
because without people like you, I cannot keep moving forward. So on a
That's what
personal
I said.
note, it's definitely it's thanked.
Yeah, and that's why I said earlier, I stepped back from bodybuilding. I know how much time and effort goes into it, into the eating, training. I mean, it's your life. And I feel if I devoted that much time into the company and helping others that I did into bodybuilding, we just have nowhere to go but up.
Right.
You know, and we're going to help so much more people when I'm focused on it 100%.
Right.
Instead of just myself. So, it's going to be a fun year. I'm excited for this year. I really am.
It makes a lot of sense, and I mean, and I think Matt could probably attest to this, is branching out like you're doing, I think is only going to be the whole growth thing, you know. So, I mean, getting out there and getting outside of just bodybuilding is the way you're going to grow your company for sure, because this is a pretty small community.
It's such a
you know?
niche market. Yeah. Like you said, it sounds like you kind of started that diversification process.
We're trying.
Really trying to roll it up.
Hopefully it just goes in the right direction.
So he definitely, you know, the company's moving in the right direction. You know, there's a whole packed house in there, so I'm going to let Josh get out there and do his thing. But again, we want to thank you, dude. The bodybuilding community wants to thank you. We look forward to seeing your athletes at the show.
New designs.
We plan on having you out the show because the big man will have full realm of the show, because obviously I'll
Perfect.
be skinny faced and
Yeah.
won't be wanting to talk to anybody. But we will definitely get you back on the show, dude. At the show, hopefully we'll be raising my hand with the other 2 athletes, and Matt will get to interview all of us as champions. Again, guys, for Big Matt, MB, Josh Myers, this show is brought to you by ProSups Period and all the other people that take care of us. My Oatmeal, Peoria Ford, Six-Pack Bags, MHTH, Big AZ Promotions. We got new ones on the way. Picture Group Tanning, Hot Bods Clothing. We don't stop.
Blowing up.
We won't stop.
Won't stop.
It's what we do. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it very much. Look for MHTH. It's is it B.MHTH?
E-dash.
B-MHTH.com, baby. Check out the clothing line.